You have EnterTheCronic's Rabbit Hole, and Lone Wolf, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing some more poetry down the rabbit hole. I was going to call it spoken line poetry, and I instantly forgot what I was saying. So we are super excited to have your spoken word poetry coming down the rabbit hole. You have a rap diss track for us today.
That's what we got, not spoken word.
A rap
diss track.
And the song today, or the diss track today, is Land of the Free.
Thank you so much, Lone Wolf. Can't wait to see what we're jumping into. Land of the Free. I think kind of the end of the Canadian anthem, even.
Yeah.
On the land of the free, but do not know what this is going to be about. You do have a write-up for us, though, so let's see what this is all about. So you say, I think this may be one of your most controversial videos you have ever made so far. It is one I have been most scared to upload. It's about America. It's a diss track. I think you'll get the idea of what's coming. That said, I believe I wrote this rap in under an hour start to finish. I do believe the ICE camps are modern-day concentration camps. It's really eerie how similar and, yes, very different what is happening right now in the U.S. is to the Holocaust. Lyrically, I wanted to keep it very simple, without a ton of wordplay or complex rhyme schemes. I think the simplicity of the lyrics makes the piece so impactful. Not saying the lyrics are basic by any means. This rap started with just the lines, "Are you really that insecure that you had to mobilize a federalized force to vilify a people just trying to survive?" This is actually how a lot of my pieces, both rap and spoken word, start out. I did listen to Eminem's song Mosh before beginning to write these lyrics. However, I made a conscious effort to make my song not feel like a ripoff of Eminem's song. Okay, yeah. I know Mosh, it's a good song. To do this, I really leaned into the comparison concept, using lots of imagery and metaphors. I think the hardest part of making this song was actually finding the background music. The music I decided on, as always, found on the YouTube Create app. It is called Yeah Ribbon by Ethan Eubanks. Although the background song is not a hip-hop or rap beat, the acoustic instruments using Ethan's song creates a soft marching rhythm. Also, the soft lyrics, which are not English, creates a slightly eerie edge. Wow, I really can't wait to see what you have to say about the land of the free.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting and controversial diss track, so I'm really excited to see what it's going to be about, and I can't wait to see, once again, how you put it all together.
Really happy to get back to your rap, because really enjoyed the rap from the last drop that you had. Love your spoken word poetry as well, but I come from a rap background of enjoying, so I can't wait to see what you do with the tough topic here. Here we go. Maybe the last video ever. You do not give a fuck. We feel you alone. Yeah, I like kind of the Western feel and look you have there.
God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. These concentration camps taking lives before they even begin. Young kids crying out asking for anything but livable conditions, while you just smile and turn the blind eye and watch innocent people die. Do you even realize you're responsible for murder? Nah, probably not. Too busy invading houses looking for what you got at home. Saying you want to rid America of illegal immigrants, but when are you gonna leave? Because that land is not yours to own. Yo, the racism you spew is the same hate that killed 10,000 Jews, but perhaps that's too real for you to comprehend. So you'd rather upend a family safe you apprehend a lady's private property without consent. Wow. But I will not stay silent. I see the pain your hate brings when I read the stories of Holocaust survivors. I swear it's a damn dark day when kids are treated worse than murderers. Give me you're tired, you're poor, you're a huddled masses yearning to breathe free. I'm looking in a cage with no chance to flee. Screaming fuck the Statue of Liberty. That bitch ain't nothing but a goddamn lie to every family held in captivity. The land of the free looking like Auschwitz to me, but the Iron Gate is a golden bridge guarded by a lion fee. Taking POWs without a war. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day.
And I want to, I think this also shows just some of my naivety, just like, I don't know everything. So, like, I even said Western. This is more of the indigenous
Kind of
music kind of
feel, yeah.
behind it and all that. But I never really thought of how ice, because I haven't looked too hard into ice. I know what's going on and all that, but I
Mhm.
never even heard the side of how these are like concentration camps and like
Mhm.
where someone's coming from that. And whether you believe it or not, I can now see that angle when a lot of these kids were not asked to even be here. Now they're being deported. It's like what actually happened in the Holocaust. You couldn't be
Mhm.
in these countries that you were already living in, and then you got migrated
Mhm.
to a location because you just couldn't be in that location anymore based on who you were,
Yeah,
even
based
though
on
a
what your
lot of
parents' choices were,
yeah.
whatever it may be.
So I really do feel, especially for the kids during this stuff too, whether it's like illegal and some of these, if they deserve it or not, that's all up for you guys' interpretation. But the way you're delivering this, Lone Wolf, it's
Mhm.
really impactful. You're going at a really good speed, so it's something I'm trying to really pay attention to what you're fully saying instead of just the idea of what you're trying to put out. So you're doing a great job here.
Fantastic job. Good choice in the music too behind it.
Hmm.
Even though you had mentioned it's not a rap beat, and I don't think that actually deterred from it. I think it made it stronger. The
Yeah,
fact that it's not a rap beat and it does have, because also having that indigenous feel behind it as well. Um really also adds to the like land of the free and the background and the history that has happened there um in many occasions on different
exactly.
wars that have taken place. So it's very
Way to shine the light on it.
yeah, it has a light shining on it for sure.
And we know how polarizing Trump is, so
Yes.
you got that part in there too.
You claim you're the best damn president that ever lived, but you're just a fake ass phony made of money fueled by tragedy. 2019 ate off carbon copy. Psychotic, narcissistic, misogynistic, homophobic, racist, and a bigot. You don't have the mental or emotional competency to run a city safely. That's why the land of the free looking like Auschwitz to me. Yo, forget the White House. You need to stay inside and stand in silent or maybe stick asylum or one of your prison camps. Maybe then you revamp your attention, unclamping the lethal injection of concentration before the beginning of Armageddon. Are you really that insecure that you had to mobilize federalized force to vilify people just trying to survive? Do you realize these people are not weaponized or trying to hide? The monsters you fear are the ones in the mirror. Yo, tell me how the hell do you sleep at night with 15 child deaths on your hands? Are you too damn deaf to hear the mama's cries or too busy believing your own lies? I guess Satan is always sitting in disguise though, so spit this next line slow. Yo, get the fuck out and let those people go free. Reunite every separated family and apologize to every assaulted lady, because the tragedy of the 1940s will not happen in today. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day. God bless the USA, fuck Trump all day.
I love that.
It's a damn dark time when kids in cages dying, parents screaming, people in power applauding the next show of force to force the course towards Holocaust without remorse. Yo, and I didn't even touch on your without remorse, and I didn't even touch on the insurrection and my vocal interpretation of your assassination shit. I didn't even take a moment to mention your Cause shit, I didn't even take a moment to mention incarceration. Fuck it, no wonder the land is free, looking like Auschwitz to me. Cause it's a damn dark time when kids in cages dying, parents screaming, people in power applauding the next show of force to force the course towards Holocaust without remorse.
Wow. What a delivery. That's probably your best. Who knows if this is your first take, but you always do it in one take, and that was a really good take, buddy.
Very good take.
God bless the USA. Finished. Jeez. Well, there you go. I think what's rough with all these things, because again, we try not to get too political or anything on this. The content itself did that job, which you did so well to make sure people are thinking about things, Lone Wolf, because a lot of people don't really know what's going on. So the way that you articulated all that was phenomenal. You were saying some of the, like, your rapping wasn't going to be like as intricate or whatever you were trying to say, but that was coming out like phenomenally, honestly.
Yeah, the flow was
The
fantastic.
flow was a lot even quicker than I thought, so it's even harder to kind of hear what was coming in. But the most I have to say with all this, at the end of it, whether you agree with it or not, a lot of these politicians, which I hate to just like blank slate everyone into one group, but they're so corrupt. There's so many things that they've done. There's so many lists out there that they are on that they're not going to get punished for. So like that's what also makes these things so wrong, because then if you got to get remove some of the things that shouldn't be there, I know a lot of things that should be removed that are still going to be there after this whole ICE thing happens. Even if it happens in completion, you're not getting rid of the problem, to be honest.
What I find is so interesting, like whether you agree with it or disagree with it, with everything that's going on, like what I find so interesting is if you're looking at like the numbers and different things like that, ICE has been around for a long time. It didn't just start with Trump. It's been around for a lot longer than just Trump. It's not his creation. But it's been getting a lot of acknowledgement under Trump through media and different things like that.
Right.
And what's really interesting is like the Biden administration, the Obama administration, all these different administrations all used ICE, but not one of them tried to make the conditions any better for the people who are there. And now that it's it's finally getting like viewpoints on it. So it's like when you hear things like what Lone Wolf is saying, like this is modern day Holocaust with the conditions that people are in. They're in cages, they're being trapped, they're being deported when they're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
These are conditions that have been going on and being had a lot longer than Trump. And what's really interesting to me looking at this is the same guy who's in like, because I've looked into ICE a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit, just because I was curious what was going on and why it was
your own
making
opinions, right?
Yeah, and why it's been making so much news nationally and internationally, because we're not even American.
Yeah.
Right. So like I've been looking into it a little bit, and what's really interesting is it is the same guy who's the head of the ICE organization. It was the same guy who was the head of it in the Obama administration, same guy who is the head of it in the Biden administration, same guy who is the head of it in the Trump administration.
Okay.
And he got awards during the Obama and Biden administration and now is being vilified as a Nazi during the Trump administration. But it's the same guy, it's the same head. And what's so interesting is like I'm glad that it's being brought to knowledge now about what the conditions are like and how people are being treated and things like that.
Right.
Because what it's showing me is people have been being treated this way for a very, very, very long time and are now just being acknowledged. Now it's being heard. Now it's being is being brought to the forefront so that hopefully things can get fixed. Hopefully the cages will go away.
Right.
Right? Because like there are actual cages. I've seen pictures and things like that.
Devastating.
Right? So it's like
even if you want to be on the other side, you would have to deny a lot of evidence.
You'd have to deny a lot of evidence to be on the other side of it. So like all I'm trying to say is like as a Canadian who doesn't really know a whole lot about what's going down over there, I've done a little bit of looking into it, but I haven't gone down that rabbit hole in such a way.
I get what you're saying.
But it's crazy to see how long it's been going on for, and now it's finally getting that the eyes on it that it needs. And so like when Lone Wolf is making these diss tracks and other people are making these videos, music, whatever it is bringing awareness. And I think that's the thing that really needs to be happening is the awareness needs to be had so that people aren't being thrown in cages, like he's saying in his lyrics, dying in cages, living in filth, being in that Holocaust type situation.
I totally agree. And do you think this was just made?
I think I would assume that it was made more recently.
Yeah, it's actually made over a year ago.
A year ago.
That also shows how prevalent it has been, and we're glad you kept making songs and everyone taking down or all that, because that's why we are still here with you, Lone Wolf. So keep up doing what you're doing. Thank you guys so much, Chronicans, for being here. If you had a good time with us, please hit the like button. Let us know some of your thoughts and your comments in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not a Chronican yet. If you want to be like Lone Wolf as well and get your own reaction requests, whether it's your own stuff or any artist or any topic you want down the rabbit hole,
Yeah.
you can join our Patreon free trials where we got 3 tiers with 2 of them providing monthly requests. But we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. Lone Wolf, once again, thank you for your reaction request. It is so exciting to see what you have coming down the rabbit hole, and I can't wait until next time. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's so good to see you here. And if you would like to continue in supporting us in our future endeavors, you can do so by supporting us over here. And if you really like this band or artist that you listen to in this video, you can support them right here. And we think you might like this video right here. So remember to click it and continue on your trip down the rabbit hole.
Thank you so much, Chronicans.
Thank you so much. Peace and love.